What's up, guys? It's me, Abster, none other. It's going to be a very chill stream. No drama. I don't expect to get a lot of people in here because, again, people flourish off drama. And my channel isn't a drama channel. I talk about what's on my mind and events that occur in my life. So, now that I got that out of the way, I want to reiterate that now that some people are coming in here. Hey Denise, our baby girl, I hope you're doing well. So again, I just want to reiterate, the stream is not about drama. This is going to be about health and dealing with anxiety and all that, because you never know there's not a lot of people on YouTube that talk about this kind of stuff. If somebody searches end-stage renal disease or end-stage renal failure, I would like these videos to pop up. I'll tag them later. I just want to help some people, So, let's see. I guess I should start with my name, which is Abby Watkins Chiptoff, and I was diagnosed when my kidney function reached 20%. That was when I was 26 years of age. I kept going into the ER for a year almost. Prior to that, I complained of pain under my rib cage, where the kidneys are located, but I didn't really know that at the time. I just thought I was having severe back pain. I was treated like a drug addict everywhere I went. The ER initially didn't treat me like that. Then they started to, because I was literally coming in for about a year or more, actually, complaining of severe pain in my back below my rib cage, which is where your kidneys are located. They would urine test me, tell me that I had high amounts of protein in blood, even though you couldn't see the blood, in my urine. And only one ER physician, only one out of the hundreds that I saw here in my state, as well as in Washington and the Spokane Valley. Only one doctor. And he was a very strict doctor. He's like the type of doctor, he kept saying, no more pain medicine, Abby. He's the one that put me on a blacklist, actually. Made it to where I couldn't get any more pain meds in that ER. He told me 2 years prior that if I didn't get my blood pressure under control, that I would go into end-stage renal failure. And I said, how do you know that? He said, 1, your blood pressure's out of control, which, guys, I wasn't eating a lot. I was very thin at the time. I was like 130 pounds. And my blood pressure was out of control like that. And I was starving my fucking self to death. I was working like crazy. And I said, how the fuck is it that I work my ass off? I'm thin. I barely eat. How the fuck is it that my blood pressure's out of control? He said, well, your kidneys regulate your blood pressure, and your kidneys are failing. He's like, if you don't do something, and I said, how do you know that? He said, well, because you're spilling tons of protein in your urine and blood, even when I'm not on my menstrual cycle. And I said, okay, I'll try my best to get it under control. And I did. And I never could do it. So, that doctor, Dr. Fu, at Kootenai Medical Center, that ER physician, is the only man that ever warned me. I kept coming back. I didn't know what could I do. I have an autoimmune disorder. I wasn't on any drugs. I didn't drink. I've never smoked. I can't think of anything I've ever done in my life to cause this. And so they started putting me on like losartan, which is supposed to have like it's a blood pressure medication that's supposed to have a protective kidney quality, some type of ingredient in it supposed to protect kidneys. So I took that, and it never was strong enough, even at the highest dose of 100 milligrams, to get my blood pressure under control. Hello, Sandy Lindenthal, sweetheart. Mwah. Good to see you, baby girl. Oh, wow. Of your eldest brother lives in Spokane, Washington. Hello there, Abby, my heart and hopes. Oh, thank you, darling. I feel a little better. Yeah, I'm not going to go to dialysis today. I rescheduled it for tomorrow at around 12:10, so that's good. I just don't feel like going today. I've had no sleep for 2 days. But basically, yeah, where did I leave off? Okay. People, you need to listen to this stuff, okay? There are hundreds of reasons that kidneys fail, and it's starting to affect more and more and more people in the United States alone. Now, what I have was passed down to me from somebody in my family. Neither one of my parents have this. My grandmother, I think, gave it to me on my father's side because she only has one kidney. But then again, my mother's mother, before she died, she had breast cancer and kidney cancer. So they couldn't really determine when they did an autopsy on her if the breast or kidney cancer killed her. That concerns me because I want to have a child at some point. I doubt it'll ever happen. I'm too sick to have a child. But if I were to get pregnant, I don't know if the baby could live, but it has a good shot. Preeclampsia and things like that. Oof, I don't know. It'd be a high-risk pregnancy, but I could do it probably. I'm still healthy enough to do it. That's beside the point. Basically, man. Yeah, I have cut everyone off. I don't answer text. I don't answer Facebook messages. The only person I started talking to again was my sweet little Carrie Bridges. I love her so much. I really adore her. And I've literally been ignoring everybody. I just got back in touch with her today. I've been taking an anti-anxiety medication called Xanax since I was 15. Not legally when I was 15, but I had a young man named Garrett Wilson beg me to spend $5 on a 2 milligram Xanax bar when I was in high school, when I was like 15. And this kid wouldn't leave me alone about it. So, plus my mother and my father both prescribed this medication. They've been on it for years. So, I figured, okay, fine. I'll buy the goddamn Xanax. And I just kept it. And I had this beautiful Prada bag that my mother bought me. It was beautiful. And I remember in my school, they came and they were going to be like, we're searching everybody for drugs and we're searching everybody for guns because somebody had called and reported that a student had a gun. North Carolina high schools are full of just, oh God, I can't even tell you how dangerous. Anyway, I always just focused on my studies, kept to myself. I had a group of friends that I was real popular at once, actually. Real popular, because I had a nice car, I had, money, it's just, I don't know. But I became real popular, but I always put my studies first, and I don't know, I think I have a 3.6 or 3.8 GPA, high school GPA, I don't know. One of the two. But I was going to go to college at the time, but then I abandoned that dream, and I'm glad I did, because look where I'm at. I would never be able to work and pay off that debt if I had went through with it. I'm so happy that my foster mother, Brenda Maddox, who I call Grandma at this time, she warned me. She just told me not to go for some reason. She went to college. She's big. All her kids did, too. I don't know why. She said, I just have a bad feeling about the college you're choosing. And it was Gonzaga, and then it was ITT Tech. So, I was getting ready to take out a $66,000 tuition loan. God almighty. And go and develop to get a cybersecurity degree, which I had to get multiple degrees before I could get up to that. I'm so glad I didn't do that, because I would be so in debt, and you can't bankrupt student loans. And with this kidney failure, I'm glad that my husband taught me a trade, and that makes my life easier. But even that is becoming difficult for me, because I'm losing my vision. I may get laser surgery, eye LASIK surgery, God. But I'm losing my vision. It's not horrible. Probably could get a pair of glasses would help, since I haven't in 10 years. But I don't know, I have this weird thing about, like, hey, Street Life, darling, I saw that you were blocked. And I don't know who's doing it, but I personally went to your page because somebody told me that Fourscore was blocked. Sweet Carrie did. Fourscore is no longer blocked. And if I find out that either you, Street, or him, or Noodles get blocked again, get somebody that you see in my chat to let me know. Because it doesn't show me, guys. But anyway, there's so many things. I have so many thoughts that go through my fucking mind that I can't even remember what I was going to talk about. See how my mind just races? I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm on this anti-anxiety medication, and I've been on it for years. I don't know. My neck, I hear it popping. So I feel a lot better now. I was out of it for a little bit, and oh my God. The withdrawal from these medications are dangerous, deadly, and they are very severe. But I've taught myself over the years how to just deal with it. Because the last thing you want to do is go to your doctor and say, hey, I'm out of my narcotic, because they will cut you off. So you gotta fucking deal with it. I personally believe my dosage should be upped, but I'm not gonna request that. I can't do anything without this medication. I become too afraid to talk. Sometimes I feel like just pulling up to a store. I don't want to open the door. It just it feels like I'm jumping out of a plane. It is so rough. And finishing my dialysis treatments without these medications is next to impossible for me. With the constant people looking at me and just a million machines going off and every 5 fucking minutes. Not even every 5 minutes, more like every 2. You'd think you'd get used to this shit by now, as many times as I've been doing it. The past year, I just celebrated my first year on dialysis on March 26th. Now, there's something, it's kind of weird, because what happened when I started losing my kidney function, and just, there's something else that happened to me, and that's when the fetish and obsession with Milton John started as well. I don't know if it's the trauma that from me losing my kidneys that because he was trying to get close to me at that time, and I rejected him because I was too sick. And I don't know if it's because I don't know. I don't know. But it's never gonna work. He's never gonna come around, so it doesn't matter. But I think you guys should go over to Sig's new video and vote for Milton. Like, say I vote for Milton John, and then I'll get the thumbs up going. Anyway, Street Life, go tell your boy Noodles to come. He'll come. I told him he was unblocked. But thank you for Street for coming. I've been watching you, but every time I try to watch you, your fucking stream is over. I'm like, great, he supports my channel, and I can never catch him live. It sucks. Anyway, guys, are you guys gonna talk to me? Are other people blocked? Please stop blocking, guys. Please. I just want to have a chill chat. You guys can come in here. Where's Carrie Bridges right now? Carrie, are you watching and just listening, or what's up, babe? I miss Carrie. And where the fuck is Noodles? Where's your friend Noodles? And Street Life, tell him to come hit me up. I'll have to unblock his number on my phone. Fuck. I still got him blocked on my phone. Oh my god. I have these nasty ass... I thought I liked them, but I really don't like the Red Bull Watermelon Summer Edition. I'd rather just take more caffeine pills. But I haven't ate anything today. Or did I eat? Oh, I tried to eat an ice cream sandwich that Marcus brought home with like fucking M&M's in it. And right away, I just threw it away. I don't know. I just lost my appetite. I've lost my appetite, which has scared me. Because I'm coming in with lower weight, and they don't know what my weight is, and then they try to take fucking 2,500 off of me, and I'm like, dude, I'm well under my dry weight. What are you doing? And it's just causing me to like fucking have to sign out early. Every time I ask to go home, guess what? And I don't complete a treatment, I have to sign an AMA against medical advice that the fucking transplant center will look at. And hold on, did my shit freeze, guys? Can one of you type something, or should I just fucking... Oh my god, there's 8 people watching me sit here in the dark when I had way more earlier when I was going off on Hazel. Do you guys just live for drama? Is no one here supportive of each other anymore? What kind of shit is this, guys? I don't run the Total Drama channel. My fucking channel is about my life, my thoughts, my feelings, and up. And when I do talk about drama, it's extremely passionate. It's passionate. It's not coming from a place of wanting views or all that. It's coming from it like out of my heart, like stuff that really bothers me. It's not just something to sit around and pick at. That's what the difference between me and the drama community is, okay? Those fucking bitches will sit and tear each other apart over the most minuscule, tedious little things that have fuck all to do with anything important. Just their own little world, whatever beasts they have with each other. And I guarantee you that if I got caught up with these hoes, I'd fucking verbally assault them. They would be done when it comes from me. But I don't want to put myself anywhere near these people, because you know what? That's not what my channel's about, and I don't have a goddamn thing to say to any of them. I'll be fucking back. Alright, guys, I see a bunch of comments that I just fucking missed because, yes, I was locked out. Let me see what y'all said. You just got so much going on, sweetie. You just need to take it easy. I don't block any. I know you don't, Denise. Well, I didn't know because I don't know who else is. I got Carrie. I got you. Who's the other one, Denise? Who's the other one? Can anybody remember the other one I fucking wrenched? I don't block nobody on them. Thank you, Denise. You're sweet. Alright, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my... If I could just remember that third fucking motherfucker. God, I can't remember who it was. 13 of you in here, and not a soul talking. Come on, guys. We gotta do better than that. We have to do better than that. I can usually talk and not have to deal with a crowd, but I'm here. I felt bad because I noticed in a lot of my streams recently I've had a lot of support or a lot of troll, whatever, and I missed most of the comments because I didn't give my attention to the side chat. Here's my attention now, 13 people. Here's my attention now to the fucking side chat, and not a goddamn one of you folks want to talk. Don't be afraid of me. Get in here and talk. Some of you have been unblocked. 4 score, if you're watching, you're not blocked anymore. I'm gonna have to really look at my fucking settings, because there probably still are a lot more blocked. I'm sorry, the 13 of you watching, if any of you are blocked. I mean, I didn't do it, and I'll fix it fucking soon. I hate doing that shit on my work computer. I can't risk that. I'm not supposed to use that for anything that isn't work related. My other computer's too fucking old. Sure, there is not a lot more people black because you used to have a lot of people in your chat. Yeah, I know, and there was 13 and now there's 12. Something's going on. People used to talk in here all the time, and they may be trying to talk now. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sometimes I can't do it without my audience, okay? I can't do it sometimes without my audience. This fucking chat was supposed to be, I want these 12 people, even if you fucking hate me, fucking type. I'm not gonna attack you. Come, 12 of you, 13 of you, speak. Are you blocked? Okay, you know what? I'm going to go through my block settings. This is sad. To the 12 of you watching, 14 now, if any of you are blocked, I'm going to go through this before I do another live stream. And guess what? If anybody, other than the 4 fucking people that the last time I went to Walmart and used their computers to do it, if the 4 fucking people that I had blocked, if I find that there's hundreds again, I have to remove all wrenches, except Denise and Carrie. They will be my only fucking wrenches. 4 is not blocked. Melina Brooks Cooking. Hi, Abby. I'm a new visitor. Hi, Melina. Thank you for stopping in. This chat isn't going the way I expected, okay? I have 15 people in here. I used to have a lot of people that came into my rooms and chatted. A lot of them have been blocked, and it wasn't by me. I'm going to take down mods because I keep modding people I thought I could trust, and then I keep getting rogue motherfuckers. The only people that should be blocked from my channel is that goddamn Gordon Ramsay and Stewie. And that crazy Roxy woman who I didn't even know, who just came and attacked me on fucking Gorda's behalf. And lying, crying Dave's chat. So, you know, it is what it is. I will make sure, guys, that the next time I do a fucking live stream, nobody will have a wrench except Carrie and Denise. And nobody will be blocked. Everybody should be getting unblocked besides those 3 people I mentioned. Nobody else. Street should have never been blocked. I personally blocked Noodles, unblocked him. He's no longer blocked. And 4 should have never been blocked from my channel. Ever. He was a huge supporter. He was somebody I wondered where he went. He's a friend of mine. You know what? I can't have any mods because it's so ridiculous. I trust my mods. And I always get fucked over by one of you. You know, I'm just going to continue telling you about what end-stage renal failure really is, okay? And dealing with anxiety during it. Okay, it's difficult. There are people that watch me on this channel who are in horrible health. Your kidney disease is going to progress from not stage 3. If you're in stage 3 with diabetes, folks, talking to one particular young lady right now. She may see this later. She may be in here lurking right now. Maybe somebody's had her blocked. I don't fucking know. But, honey, let me tell you something, okay? You can't get a transplant with diabetes. Okay? You need to be doing everything in your power to not get on dialysis. You need to be hitting up your nephrologist weekly. You need to go there fucking weekly. You need to get your blood work done weekly. And you need to do everything in your power. Stop drinking fucking dark colas. Stop smoking cigarettes. God, do you know I've never been a smoker? I used to smoke a little bit when I worked at call centers just to fit in. But I've never been addicted to nicotine or cigars or any of that disgusting shit. Okay? I've never smoked anything that fucks up my lungs. Imagine if I were to catch COVID. All these people that are smoking cigars on the daily. You know how much harder it's going to be for them to breathe? You're fucking ruining your lungs. Common sense. Both of my parents smoked like fucking freight trains, to the point where, you know what I'm having to do as their daughter? I'm having to buy them food. I have to pay for their fucking food because they spend all their money besides on their bills on cigarettes, and they have no food. And then my mother calls and cries that she has no food. And what am I supposed to do as her daughter? Am I supposed to say, well, fuck off, Mom? No. I have to say, like today, I went to the store, just wanted to pick up my Xanax, right? My mama called me. She asked me how much money I had in my pocket. I said, Mom, cash that I got on me right now in the store is $60. She was so desperate, her and Dad, that they had no food. And I'm like, what do you want me to do, Mom? You know, the best I could do is send you something in the mail. What do you want me to do? She insisted that I take the fucking, and I put $20 on my Visa card, right? And get her a pizza. I had to do that because I had only cash on me. And I don't know, I didn't have my debit card. I don't know where it's at. I'll find it, but I don't care. There's not a lot of money in that bank account right now anyway. So, I said, yes, Mother. You know, I love my mother. So, you know, I told her, yes, and what do you want, Mother? I want this and this and this. Okay, Mother, yes, Mother. You know, I mean, I take care of my parents a lot. And I always have. Because I thank God for them every day. I really do. And you know, it hurts me. Because the people in my life that offered me a kidney, they're not healthy enough. My father isn't healthy enough anymore. And my mother definitely isn't. And do you know how much that hurts me? To know that I could already have a second chance at life if my fucking mother and father would just have been healthy. My mother needs to lose a ton of weight. You know how hard and how much it hurts me to know that I'm probably going to die from dialysis, or either wait years. I don't know if my body will make it years. When I could have had two perfectly healthy parents that offered. Now, I do have an aunt, but my God, she's like 60 years old. She's healthy, but, you know, I have an uncle too, but, are you going to be able to fly me up if I need to do it? No, I'm not going to be able to fucking fly you up. You're fucking 40 years old. You should be able to take care of that shit yourself. Don't offer me a goddamn kidney if you can't even make it, if you can't even pay your fucking way up here to get tested or look into it. You know, I don't even want your fucking dated kidney. You know what? I don't want none of your fucking dated kidneys. And I think you're selfish as fuck as my family members, but I can't tell them that. Their hearts are in the right, you know, they're just poor. And that's just why I wanted to get out of my life. I told myself I would never, as a teenager, stay in my hometown. I would move and I would make something of myself. And I did that because I grew up dirt fucking poor. And you know where my aunts and uncles and grandparents, which my grandparents aren't poor, but my aunts and uncles and just, God, they're cousins that I used to just have so much fun with growing up. They're dirt fucking poor on my dad's side. They live in the same place. My mom would do the same, spent her money on smokes, and call me for money and food. Like you, I always done everything I could for her. Well, thank you, sweetheart. That's, at least you can, at least you can relate. I just, I have one cousin, my uncle, on my mother's side, half uncle. His name is Tom. He is a Golden State. He's a Golden State Warrior. Not a Golden State Warrior, but he has a Golden Glove, whatever that means. He's very rich, and he has a daughter named my cousin. She grew up. I remember all the times I played with Taylor growing up. All the fun we had, and she has her life. She has her ugly baby. I'm sorry, but that's the ugliest goddamn baby. I think it's my nephew, ain't it? Or my niece. Ugh. Anyway, who would have thought that she would have grown up to be a dialysis tech, and I would have grown up to be a patient? I mean, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird how the world works, It's strange, isn't it? She's a sweetheart, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's just difficult. Guys, 15 of you in here and you're not going to talk to me. This is a stream for me to interact with my audience. You know what this tells me? Half my fucking audience is blocked. That's unacceptable. That is completely unacceptable. Denise, I read what you said too, baby. Yeah, I'm going to have to take down the mods. I can't believe this. I trusted 3 people with my channel. And you 14 folks are probably trying to type to me. 15 now trying to type to me, and I guarantee you none of them can get through because they're blocked. They're fucking blocked, and I gotta unblock them, and I gotta take away all mods again. This fucking sucks. Whatever mod betrayed me, if you don't come clean to me, if you don't have the balls to come clean to me, when I go and look at who I have modded up, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. Or bitch. God, I'm gonna come for you so hard. Assuming you got a fucking channel. Don't play with me, people. I haven't done anything to half of you to hate me. Even you, Johnny boy. I never did a goddamn thing to you for you to hate me as much as you do. Hi, guys, talk! I'm here to talk to my audience for once. And not a fucking one of them can get through because of whatever bitch-ass rogue mod I got. Out of the 3 people that I trusted, you guys gonna fuck me over like that on my own channel? This channel means the world to me, guys. This is all I got. And this is, oh my God, this is just sad. This is fucking sad. God damn it. Did my ship fucking freeze again? Okay. No, it didn't. Just nobody's fucking talking. Nobody's fucking talking because half of them are blocked. Or they're hate watching. God, I can't even have... You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'll make sure you all get unblocked before I do another stream. I'll have to go and look at this in the settings. I may be able to do it on that piece of shit rinkety-dink computer, but I don't know. I can't do it from my work one. It's hot in here because I was freezing earlier. Let me know if the freaking guys talk. Let me know if the freaking fan bothers you. These nasty ass fucking watermelon Red Bulls. I thought I liked them, but I don't. Anyway, I just fell down. And I know that makes some of you happy, which is so sad. But whatever. The fuck? Yeah, so like I was saying, that pharmacy trip should have been under $20. That ended up costing me, let's see, it was 30, 40, it was $50 fucking dollars when I got my mom on the phone by the time I came home. Because I'm like, all I got is cash on me, Mom. And my advice to anyone who is stuck, if you feel stuck and powerless in your situation, and I really feel stuck. I feel stuck where I'm at, or I wouldn't be here. I just feel stuck because of my health. It's hard for me to do much some days, and other days it's easy. Sorry, I drank a carbonated Red Bull, so I'm gonna have to burp because I haven't ate all day. Because I don't know what's going on, but I'm losing my appetite so much. And I thought the benzos would bring it back. It typically does, but it's starting not to bring it back, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm losing my appetite. I can barely eat anymore. You should take all months down, Abby. No, Denise, I'm gonna keep you and Carrie. But the one other bitch I got fucking harped up on my channel, I'm gonna come for that motherfucker because I know that's the rogue mod. Since I got home from the hospital, well, let me tell you about that. That was scary. Okay, I was put on the ICU, which those of you who don't know a lot about hospitals, intensive care unit, that means you're really bad, okay? You get put there when you die, when you're ready to die, when you're in critical care. So to be put on the ICU floor scared the shit out of me. There were people on that floor who had tested positive for COVID and had ventilators down their throats. I could see it when I entered the floor and was rolled into my room. That scared the living hell out of me. What also scared me was I saw my nurses enter my room, and when they would come in, they would be dressed up in their personal protective equipment because I was being tested for COVID at the time. Because I had missed dialysis so much because I was trying to stay out of the public and see how long I could take it so that I wouldn't catch COVID. Well, that landed me on the ICU COVID floor. The woman in the adjacent room next to me had a ventilator, okay, down her fucking throat and into her lungs. That is so serious. That a ventilator means you can't breathe on your own. It breathes for you, okay? That's a very serious thing. And to see my nurses, who, when you're in the intensive care unit, you know, it's not like being in 1 North, which is it's a lower floor, okay, where you can have your own showers and you can get up, you know, without having to be a city. You just get up out of your bed and you go take a fucking piss in the bathroom. In the ICU, it isn't like that. In the ICU, you have to have somebody in there. They typically don't even want you off the bed. I mean, they asked me if I would use a fucking bedpan. I said, no, I'm not dying, folks, and I don't have COVID. I have aspirated pneumonia because I let myself gain so much fluid because I was too scared to go to fucking dialysis. My anxiety hit me. I thought I was going to get COVID, that I spent days vomiting, and then I started losing my mind. And I had to call an ambulance because I felt like, goddamn, I fell down the stairs, and I was like, I'm just too loopy because I'm losing my mind due to the toxin buildup. And I'm vomiting every hour. Every 30 minutes. And I ended up having, I think I swallowed vomit. Because I had aspirated pneumonia, and that made me have an infection in my lungs, causing me to have pneumonia. And I ran a fever too, because I was fighting an infection and coughing due to the aspirated pneumonia. So they didn't know if I had COVID. I'm like, I don't have COVID. I have missed my dialysis just so I wouldn't have to fucking go outside. And, hey baby, Carrie, hey baby. Thank you, babe. Get yourself some of that antipesta. Antipesta, you mean ambrosia? Why should I vote for Melton? Can I get a hold of me, Abby? Oh, real Miss Jamie Nicole said, can you get a hold of me, Abby? I thought she meant. She said, why should I vote for Melton? Why should she vote for Melton, she's asking me. Real Miss Jamie Nicole replied. She said, why should I vote for Melton? Well, I saw don't you like him, Jamie? I mean, what the hell, Jamie? Why shouldn't you vote for Melton? Why do you want me to get a hold of you over that? Because you like him, don't you? And you said you didn't even want to be nominated for this competition. Little Melton was bopping around all excited about it. Adorable as can be. So why wouldn't you want to vote for him? I'm advocating for him to win this. Because I know it would make him happy and he deserves it. Okay, baby girl, I know you're always busy. I understand. I'll have to deal with her in a minute. I don't know what's going on with Jamie. I mean, why wouldn't she want to nominate Melton? God, I'm going to sneeze. God, I hate that feeling. You ever get that feeling where you want to sneeze, but you just can't? And then it fucking goes away. But it's like you're on the brink of it before it goes away. It's the worst feeling. Anyway, where was I? Janice, what was I talking about before Jamie messaged me? Or I got a notification from her? Baby girl Carrie, what was I talking about before I got a notification of a comment she responded to? Probably on Sig's new video. I can't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, I know, right? I thought that was adorable, too. He is so adorable. I just don't know what... I mean, it's sad that we can't even be friends, but... 19 people. And I guarantee you half of them are blocked, Carrie, because I got a rogue mod. And everybody except Carrie and Denise is losing. There's one other motherfucker that I modded up. And as soon as I find out who you are, your ass is toast. Okay? Your ass is fucking toast. Okay, thank you, Carrie. I think it was about how ICU is more protective. Yeah, so I was scared shitless in the ICU because I was put on the COVID floor, even though I know I didn't have it. And I just explained to you guys why. And I explained to you why they thought I had it. So, what scared the shit out of me is that the woman adjacent to me had it. Okay? She had a ventilator down her neck. I saw it. Or into her lungs. So, here I see my nurses having to wear the same personal protective gear. That shit's supposed to be fucking... It's not supposed to be reused. So, they had to dress up in this personal protective gear that was hung up on the outside of my door whenever it wasn't in use inside my room. Well, the lady adjacent to me, which is very fucking close to my room, they would have their reused PPE used by the same nurses entering the fucking COVID patient's room. They'd take it off hanging up close to my shit when they were done. I thought, oh my God. What have I done by missing fucking dialysis? I've put myself on the ICU. And for those of you, again, who do not know what ICU is, intensive care unit, that's where people go if they're about dead. Okay? That's where people go to die if they don't have, like, let's say you have a failing liver. Get up to the ICU and let them die there. That's what they asked me if Paul wanted. They said, Paul, do you want to go up to the ICU? Do you want to die in a hospital? Paul said, no, I want to die at home with my wife. Brought my husband home. Took care of him to his dying day. You don't want to be in the ICU ever. And you definitely don't want to be in there with the fucking COVID people. So, yeah, that was scary because Denise had asked me a question. Yeah, Jamie's fine. I don't have a problem with Jamie. Just why is she... It just bothers me that she's going to fucking close her account. I don't watch her or anything, but I'm like... She keeps saying she's going to close her fucking account. I'm like, fucking do it. Fucking bitch, do it. And quit complaining. But, you know, at the same time, I don't have any problem with her. So I don't mean to call her a bitch. I apologize for that. But yeah, what did Denise ask me? I don't know what she's doing. No, she's come in Melton's chat, the past 2 fucking chats he's had, and said, just saying hello before I go. I think somebody's threatening her over a kid, she said in there. 16 watching. Guys, why isn't anybody typing, Carrie? Look how many people are in here. Carrie, something's wrong. I'm sorry to all of you listening. The next time I do a stream, none of you will be blocked. Because here I am, ready to interact with my audience. Don't be afraid, guys. I'm not going to... guys, I'm nice to everyone. Come on. You can talk. I think a lot of them are blocked, Carrie. I think a lot of them are blocked. I just want you guys to know nobody will be blocked by the time I come back. The next live stream I do. Carrie, do you want to be a mod to this channel or not? Because I would like you to be. What did you mean by noodles the other day when you were like, oh, remove me as a mod, and you said, never mind, it was some trick Noodles was doing. Okay, I want you to stay, regardless. I love you, you mean a lot to me, and I want you to stay. Even if you don't want a mod. I just want you to keep the fucking mod. I don't think it's you. Just don't block people, Carrie. I know it's not you doing it. It's just sad. Here I am, one time, to really give my full attention to my audience. And not a single one of these 14 people watching. They're either too afraid, which, guys, don't be afraid of me, or they're blocked. And I know that most of them are blocked. Or they're hate watching. You know, I get a lot of hate watchers because I do sometimes, they do sometimes think it's a drama channel, but it's not. It's a channel about my life. Oh, dang, it's getting hot in here. Alright, yeah, let Fourscore know I unblocked him. Come in. I can't get him in here. He used to be a big supporter. He was one of my favorites. I enjoyed talking to him. Yeah, if it's not one damn thing, it's another. You know, if it's not one damn... Yeah, so Fourscore is yes, he is. He's amazing. He's an amazing man. He really is. And very faithful, too, to his wife or girlfriend or whatever. Excuse me. Sorry, I had more Red Bull and I finished it. But anyway, I can't eat. I have no appetite. Something is wrong. Something is wrong with my health. It's never good to not have an appetite. Usually the Xanax gives me an appetite, but right now I just feel angry, kinda. I feel betrayed. Like, I'm sick of supporting people that hate me when I don't know what I did to them, or, I don't think I did anything serious enough to them to warrant the type of behavior they exude to me. And it just bothers me, like some of the decisions I made. My mind runs at 50 miles a minute with a million fucking thoughts, and the Xanax slows that down and helps me with my anxiety, but at the same time, I just don't know anymore. Yeah, Denise, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting people in my room, and they're not typing. But it's okay. I've always been able to hold this shit down on my own. That's something Milton John, I admire him for being able to do the same thing and keeping it old school. If you notice, Anderson Henderson, boring as fuck. Not boring, but like doing the Streamlabs thing about Colton Wood. He's obsessed with this homeless man with schizophrenia. It's really sad. And then, he's obsessed with, he's just annoying. That freaking punk. And he's probably jealous as fuck, too, that Carrie's over here. No, he's not jealous. He's not like that. He's bitter. He's an asshole. I don't know what I saw in him when I was a child. Denise, what have you been getting into, babe? How are you feeling? How are you taking the fucking... You're out of work because of COVID. I know you said you were doing some clients at your home, correct? If she's even still here. You know what John did? He made a fucking rude ass video to us females, ladies and gentlemen listening. He stated that we should stop bitching about not being able to get a haircut or a little trim. Okay, you're not a woman, okay, Milton John, not fully. You don't understand. It's not about a trim, dude. It's about my coloring, okay? I would never be dumb enough to bleach my locks at home, honey. Never. I got that beautiful golden going on, right? I've never had a botched up bleach job because I go to a professional. And not just any professional, you gotta know who the fuck's doing your hair. So, the problem is that I have hair with 3 months outgrowth. The top of it is fucking black to where the bottom of it looks gold. Okay? Well, does that look pretty? Nope. I need my hair colored, honey, by a professional. That is the problem that a lot of us women go through. It's not, you gotta get a little measly trim. No. You don't know what you're talking about, John. That pissed me off. I'm so sorry. I'm always... Oh, wow. So you are still doing... Oh, yeah. So I had it right then, partially, that I think you're doing it from your home. I love you too, Denise. Have a good one, sweetheart. Yeah, Milton is mad at you, but you shouldn't feel bad about it, because he's mad at you for sending flowers to me when I was in a fucking ICU unit. Do you know how disgusting that is? And I'm sitting here advocating everywhere for him to be the king of the juggalos. What the fuck is wrong with me to this man? Why do I do things in his best interest when he does shit like that to me? And he came out when he was drunk enough, Carrie. He came out to say it straight out. That he was jealous that you sent me flowers. Nobody's ever really given me anything on here. That's a sick, petty move. He was so jealous, and he admitted it. This came out of his mouth on his Thursday with a few drinks stream. And I thought that was horrible. Like, he just let you go because of that. And you know what? I'm not going to fuck Carrie over. Thank you very much, Mr. John Jangrandi. She's not a snake. If you know what I'm saying. I just find it odd that he said, I'll never let anybody that double crosses me back in my life. And look, he's all over his page. the snake. Carrie, you know what I'm talking about, right, baby doll? Boy, that snake's got it out for me. Does he want me to send him flowers? You have no idea why he would care? Because he's jealous that I stole him. He feels like I stole him from you. I stole you from him. He's schizophrenic, Carrie. And I'm a little schizo myself. So it takes one to know one. So, you know, I think he has feelings for me that are deep-seated. And he doesn't know how to express them. I feel like with Melton John, I'm a fucking schoolgirl, and it's like kindergarten, and it's like constantly teasing back and forth. And he knows that I would rape the shit out of him. So he flaunts his little feminine self in front of me, and then he pulls away, and that shit drives me insane. And he knows it pisses me off and drives me insane. And he does it for the Lutz. That's what it is, okay? He does it because he hates me. I know you're not. I know that it was a sweet gesture due to the fact that we're friends and you saw that I was in the intensive care unit. The fact that he even tried to convince you not to do it is disgusting. You know? I mean, Carrie, come on. It's common sense. Me and you are friends. You did a really sweet, kind gesture. I was over the moon. I made a video about it. I thanked you. And he got jealous of that. He said, you ruined everything, Carrie. You ruined everything. You had a perfectly good thing going with me, Carrie. I'm not trying to date either one of y'all. Girl, I'll bend you over my knee and spank the shit out of you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Carrie. Yeah, I have too. I watched my husband die beside me on a bed. I don't think John knows how serious ICU is. That's really where you go to die. You gotta be real bad. Carrie, you're my girlfriend. I love you, baby doll. Anyway, no homo. Anyway, yeah, it's my own damn fault. You know, I've never had a lot of repercussions other than about being dead and needing a lot of dialysis quickly. But I really fucked myself. I didn't know you could get aspirated pneumonia. I don't understand why he would not want me to be supportive of you when you're suffering like that, because his mind just doesn't work like that. I don't know. He just... it was disgusting. I don't see anybody named Junior in here, Carrie. Can you see a Junior? I don't see anybody named Junior. What am I seeing? I can't see it. I don't see Junior Little in here. What is he saying? The fuck? I can't see you guys? What the hell's going on? It may be somebody that's also blocked that I didn't block but can't see. See how fucked up this is? I should be able to see everybody, but because of a rogue mod. And I'm going to come after this rogue mod. Let me reiterate that. I have 13 people watching, and beautiful little Carrie Bridges is the only one I see. And that lets me know that people are blocked. Well, thank you, Junior Little. I can't see you, though, darling. Fuck. This is so frustrating. Trying to have a decent 16 people in here. Trying to have a decent fucking live stream, and I can't even see my viewers. It is on live chat. Don't forget, this is stream. I'm not on a computer. Oops. No, we're not looking at me right now. How the fuck do I turn this back around? Okay. Ooh, god dang. Hold on. He's barbecuing ribs and lost his connection. He'll be back. Maybe I don't know how to do this, Carrie. Oh my god, Carrie, can I just give you the fucking password to this and you get on your computer and just fucking do me a favor, baby, and unblock everybody for me? I can't do it on my old ass fucking Windows 10 computer, and I'm not doing it on my work one. And I don't want to drive to Walmart in my fucked up car. Would you do that for me, Carrie, if I give you the permission to this account? Come on, Carrie. All you gotta do is type in the shit. I'll get... Really? You won't get on for me and freaking... No, I don't care what other people think. I care what you think. All I want you to do is remove all mods and unblock everybody. Except those 4 people I mentioned. Stewie, Gorda, and Roxy. How long till I change? What? Hey, Coco Lupe, what's up, baby girl? Mwah. Good to see you, baby doll. Good to see you. Sorry I haven't been around, Coco. I've been ignoring everybody because of it. Oh, and I see your sweet little comments popping up, Coco. And that's another thing that's going on with my channel. I'm having to approve just about every comment. You guys are leaving comments, and unless I go right into, I know now to go right into my YouTube Studio app and fucking have to approve every single comment. I have to approve every single fucking comment just about. So all these comments that have been popping up on my videos, I didn't know anybody couldn't see until recently, until I fucking approved them. They were just in limbo. But, you know, at least you can do that from the app now. It's okay, baby doll. I totally understand. Alright, well, Carrie, I'm going to give you the password, and we're going to work this out. Just don't fuck me over on my account. I know Carrie wouldn't do that. Coco Lippy! How you been, baby doll? Oh, God, I'm tired. I can't sleep sometimes when I get back on the medication after being off of it for like a week. Makes you want to work. Makes you want to go. I don't know. It has weird effects like that. But it makes me, usually makes me hungry, but I'm just not hungry. Curry Splinter Cell. God dang, baby. How many cows you got? Hey, if you don't, I mean, do you want to do it, Carrie, or what do you want? I got this. Look at this. Who's this? Hold on. Look. Carrie. Can you see him? It's baby cod. Yeah. I swear there's a fucking spirit living in that thing. It's haunted. You got one of your dad's hairs on you from being in his couch last night. Marcus treats him like a baby too. Carrie knows what's up. What did she say though about that? Yeah, it's not good that you don't decide. Yeah, I'm fine. It's nice to lose weight, but then again, it gets a little concerning. Yeah, it's avocado, baby. rescheduled it for tomorrow at like 12. Again, I love you so much, Miss Carrie, baby. I love you so much. I'm going to text you the things, to criteria to my account. Get in there and unblock everybody and get rid of all the mods. Except you and Denise. Alright, thank you, darling. I can't take that little thing into a church. I think I can hear it because it stems around the trauma of me and Marcus losing our own baby. That's why he treats it like a baby too, literally. It traumatized him in a way, us losing our only child. Ugh. I think it even made him, regress back into the. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to reveal a lot about him because I'm the only person that knows that. His own mom nobody knows that about him but me. Now you guys know a lot about him. I don't want to keep giving away I don't want to give away anything on poor old Marcus. I don't know, Carrie, what to do anymore. I wish you lived with me or something. Leave your babies. Well, I ain't got room for them, but we can get a bigger place. And you can just, chill with me. That'd be cool to have Carrie as a roommate. We'd get along just fine. Hell, I'm easygoing. I'm real easygoing. I wish I could. Let me fly you up here to live somewhere nicer. Bring your kids. You don't want to be down there all hot-ass Texas. Has Anderson tried to contact you at all? Is he doing alright, Carrie? Do you know? He was real doped up in his last live stream. I'm concerned, actually, a little bit. It concerned me. Ugh, I might have heartburn from these stupid not eating and Did my shit time out again? God dang it. Did it time out? No? Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what that means, but I understand. I can't get down there, and I can't live in that heat. God, I want to travel back home. That'd be nice. You know what I found out? I'm not even going to say that. Not out here. I'll tell you privately, but it bothers the shit out of me about my fucking mother. I mean, how could she let that shit happen to her and go on and keep it? I mean, oh my God. Carrie. Oh, I don't even want to tell Carrie about that. She'd be so sickened by my own fucking mom and dad. As much as I love my parents and give them money, and I have a great relationship with both of my biological parents, it is just, they almost need to be in a home. Not in a home, but my father, oh my God, they need to be taken care of. My mom even tells me, but I'm a baby. Yeah, Mom, I know you are. It's always been like this. I've always been like a parent to both of my parents. Not to my father, but now that my father's had strokes and heart attacks, hell, he's a baby too, and he's an old man. He's 60 years old almost. Looks like he's 50, not even a day over, more younger, maybe even 45. My dad looks not a day over 45, and he's 60. And it's, jeez. How old are you? Carrie, you're in your 40s. You're not 49, though. No, when was the last time you went home? 2017, I went from July 1st, and I had to leave November 21st, or they were going to expedite me on a warrant because my lawyer couldn't get it transferred up there to where I could do the 5 days in jail for driving without a license, like the 6th time I got caught doing it. And I had to get back because I had to do 5 days in jail because I didn't do my community service. I was way too fucking sick at the time. And I got the option to turn myself in because I've always been, compliant with courts and had my attorney and all that. Like a private attorney. I'm real big on court. Now, you take me to court, you better know what you're getting into. But anyway, I had to get back up here to settle with them. I had to get back up here by, December 18th, 2021. Yep, because I got out on the 23rd of jail. And the women in there, Carrie, the women, those women, they would transport the women, to and from prison. And we got a bunch of people who had been in prison for years transported back to my pod because they were low-level offenders, right? They had been real good. And I remember these women in jail asking these prisoners that were sitting, these prisoners that had been transported back to the county jail where I was at for 5 days. They were talking to each other. They would ask each other, what are you going to do when you get out? Because some of them had been in prison as long as 15 years, one girl had. She said, I'm going to do meth and get fucked. And I thought to myself, I'll never, ever drive without a valid license again after being in prison, after being in jail these 5 miserable days. And you guys have been in there 15 years on drug charges, no doubt. And that's the first thing they wanted, Carrie, when they got out of the fucking jail. It broke my heart for some of these women. I mean, I cannot believe you did not learn a lesson. Maybe just go get fucked, sis. Can you even come on meth? No, I've done meth a few times because it's very prevalent around here, and I was stupid when I was young. Did it maybe 3 times. Hated it. But you can't come on that shit. You cannot come on that shit. You see these porn sites and shit. You see the dude. I clicked on a video a long time ago. It was a dude, and he was going a long time, but he couldn't get off because he was. I didn't realize what the title meant, but he was basically fucking a girl while he was high on meth. And I had a gentleman that I loved deeply as my friend. I never fucked him, but his name was Travis Anderson, and he was a meth head, and he was beautiful. You would never know he was a meth head. And Marcus, when we were dating, was so jealous over him for reasons I don't want to talk about right now. I came home drunk after, and I had hickeys all over my neck, and he thought I fucked the guy, and he wanted to go beat his ass. But I knew that if my little Marcus went over to Trav, he'd get his ass kicked. So I begged him not to go do that. And that, oh my God, that broke Marcus's heart, because he was convinced I fucked Trav, and I promised him I didn't. I didn't. I have no reason to lie to you guys. And then, Trav and I had always been good friends because his birthday is a day before mine, and I loved the boy. I really did. I met him, we worked in the call centers together and shit, and sometimes I'd go over and I don't know, I maybe did it 3 times, but I don't recommend anybody ever do that shit. Oh, and my friend Misty used to do it. Oh, God. She doesn't no more. She's clean, but I don't even want to talk about it. It's a horrible drug, and I feel really bad for anybody that ever got addicted to that or that's in that lifestyle right now, because it's just not. I just don't see how anybody can constantly. Well, I would snort it versus smoking it, but I've smoked it before. I just can't see how anybody would like that. I don't see how anybody would like that, because I'm a very anxious person, and that I couldn't come down, and I was panicking for 3 days straight, and I mean, sometimes it was good, but when it started to wear off, oh my God, it took days to come down from that shit. And you can't eat on it, you're not hungry, you're not tired. But damn, that takes a toll on the body after 3 days. Fuck. But I don't know, people do it, and it's just, think about that, that's man-made. That doesn't come out of a laboratory that's FDA approved. That shit is man-made by other junkies. And some people inject this shit. Some people, oh my God, God bless those people. That is so sad. Yeah, I know. I am fortunate because at the time I really liked pain pills because I was in pain all the fucking time, Carrie. I would go to the hospitals and be treated like an addict when really I was in pain because my fucking kidneys were failing me. And I kept having the same pain on both sides. Sometimes it'd be more intense on the right. Others it'd be more intense on the left. I didn't know it was because my fucking kidneys were scarring from the bottom to the top. That's where my pain was coming from. That's where my back pain was coming from. The kidneys are located right below the rib cage in the back. And they kept treating me like a drug addict. Or they could have caught that shit. Because I was pissing protein in blood that you couldn't visibly see. And the fucking... That's a number one sign, people. And, so I was addicted to pain pills at that point. Because I was... Oh, my God. The pain I'm feeling in my back. Those 2 to 3 years my kidneys failed. Whew. And that's what I was feeling. And they kept saying, you got a lot of protein, you got a lot of this, you need to go see such and such, give me a referral. Well, I didn't have insurance at the time. I can't get in fucking referral. That didn't mean no good. And I can't believe not one of them fucking doctors except one. After the thousands of times I went over there, that's why they come in, you saw that the other night, I went in over there trying to get my blood pressure down. I'm like, yeah, I'm a frequent flyer. They know me because I went in there complaining of pain so much because I couldn't get any help. My kidneys were failing me. And one of those doctors, I mean, they knew something was wrong. I had excess blood that I couldn't see and protein. If you ever piss and you see anything frothy or foamy like beer frothy, you get your fucking kidneys checked, people. Because you are spilling protein and that is not normal. It's a simple fucking blood test. And keep your blood pressure under control. Check that shit. Anyway. Good. Yeah, I'm sure it would. It's good you don't have... Yeah, probably that's all I can imagine. Probably ought to be a phone call. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This is a boring-ass stream. I'm bored. I'm all over the place, but I'm going to go now. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys with the stream. I'm sorry that half of you can't even fucking talk because you've been blocked. So, Carrie, let's fix this. They might want to send codes and shit to my phone number. Let me know if they do that, Carrie. And I'll give you the code, and you got to type it in real fast. So we'll have to really coordinate there. Thank you, Coco. That's sweet, baby. Alright, well, I'm going to chill. I'm going to go chill for a while. And I want to play The Sims some more, I guess. I need to buy a new video game, but I don't really want Animal Crossing now. It's kind of boring ever since I watched it. I've watched a lot of people play it. It's just not cool. Alright, thank you, sweetheart. I'll text you later, okay, baby? God dang, my phone's hot. Alright, I love you, dear. Yeah, Carrie. Alright, babe. I'll do whatever you want. I gotta go, then. I'm gonna talk to you later. Thank you for coming in, Carrie. Thank you, Coco, and Denise, and everyone else. Mwah. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.